Today we're going to talk about repairing a trade. This is going to be a short and brief video. It's an example from today's trading, December 8th, 2023. It's just a great example of how to repair a trade and why I tend to scratch the trade instead of trying to sit through it if I had to fade some heat. Looking at this chart, our F4 chart, the news this morning at 8:30 was the employment situation. A lot of volatility going on there, a lot of slop back and forth. We are also in a rollover situation. We just rolled to the March contract, March 24 contract. But looking at the market, starting to trade higher after that announcement. It starts trading higher, start taking out resistance. It's in price discovery territory. I'm watching the market and I'm seeing, okay, they're running out of gas. They start pulling back. I'm looking for a spot to get long to see how far they can take it on the upside. So I'm looking at this pullback to our tablet pivot, and I take my first trade there. This is a one contract trade. Put on it right there at the first pullback. That gives you a fair amount of pullback. You had the rotation down to this 5250s to lean against. You have a tablet here. Good spot to take a first position. That doesn't work out too good. I had to fade some heat. They start running this lower, start running it pretty hard. And I repaired the trade just shy of this area right there. The low of that bar happens to be where the CD prints just close gap. So at 44 or 46, 46, 46, and 46, 46 is round about there. So you're looking at right into this support area, looking to buy against the CD print closing gap. So basically the D print has retraced all the C prints, ended up at that support area. Good spot to add another trade. I put on 2 more contracts there. So now I'm in a long 3 contract trade. My average price is round about that where that red dot is. And the problem is I had to fade even more heat. My stop is right there, 10 points below the first entry. And it's sitting right there. And I'm not moving my stop. Running this lower, I'm just going to be flat out on this trade. Going to be run over and going to consider it a loser. Why do I repair the trade? It's because I don't know exactly where the whole thing is going to stop, right? So I'm buying it. I'm starting at a certain level. I add to the position at the one more level down. I'm not going to make a bigger trade out of this one. You could potentially add 4 more contracts at the volume weighted mean, but then you end up in a much bigger trade. Not necessarily ideal. Decide I'm not going to take a bigger trade on this. I'm going to leave my 10-point stop, and I'm fading a ton of heat. I'm not liking it. As soon as I had to take my second entry, I fade more heat than that. I decide, okay, I'm going to scratch this trade when I get the opportunity. Now the opportunity is scratching the trade or trying to make a winner out of it. Now in this case, it turns out to be a great winner afterwards. But if I move this one backwards, like this is what I'm looking at the time. So I'm looking at it fading a ton of heat. I'm looking at the pretty big loser if it runs down a few more ticks. All the selling and a slow grind to the upside. I decide to scratch the trade. That's part of the methodology. If you're fading too much heat, you scratch the trade. Don't try to be cute about it. Don't try to make any big winner out of it. And why do I do that? The only reason is it hurts a lot more to have an opportunity to scratch a trade, letting it turn into a loser, than it is to leave some money on the table in case it runs in your favor. So that's the trade-off. Now after the fact, you'll see that, okay, I scratched the trade, I got $5 out of it, I paid commissions, and literally like a minute afterwards they run this quite a bit higher. It would have been a great trade on a 3 contract position, but if this one had stopped there and they had ran down here and shook me out on another leg lower, that would have hurt a lot more than it does to leave that money on the table. So that's basically a little short tutorial about how I repair a trade in a scaling situation. 1 contract, add 2 more, repair the trade. If I had to fade too much heat, I basically look to scratch the trade when I get an opportunity, if I get one. At this point I did, and I scratched the trade. I left some money on the table, but look what happened afterward. Now right back down again. Actually a live trade on the ES H24 contract. This happened to be December 8th, 2023. And just to show what happens after as you let time pass, we had the little trade we talked about earlier on. How to repair it, that we scratch it when we can. We talked about leaving some money on the table at this point, and we talked about the reason for that. Since you don't know what's going to happen when you have the shot to scratch a trade, we know it hurts a lot less to scratch it with a little bit of profit than to see a potential scratch turn into a loser and have a big loser on your board. So it hurts much less to leave some money on the table than it is to take a loss when you had a shot at potentially scratching a trade.